Resident Evil 4 Remake is a splendid action/horror game, and it presents to players a series of different weapons that can be used to blow up everything on your way. While playing, you can realize that the guns you use can interfere directly with the difficulty of the game. So with that in mind, I thought it would be fun to rank the 10 best weapons in Resident Evil 4. 10. Fighting Knife. You can get this knife after defeating Krauser at the end of Chapter 13, and it's basically the best knife in the game. Its base version alone deals as much damage as the fully upgraded combat knife that Leon has in the beginning of the game. Knives per se don't deal a lot of damage, but they are a crucial part of gameplay. You can use your knife to parry enemies' attacks, break free after being grabbed, finish mobs on the ground before they evolve and become more dangerous, stealth kill, and more. Most likely that knives and handguns are gonna be you-to-go weapons for the most part of the game. 9. CQBR Assault Rifle. The CQBR Assault Rifle is a newly introduced fully automatic rifle in the Resident Evil 4 Remake. Players can acquire it by solving the cubic device puzzle on the secret second floor of the library in Chapter 10. The rifle's automatic rate of fire sets it apart from other rifles, and its high damage and precision make it a powerful weapon, especially against boss weak points. While it shares similarities with SMGs, it is larger and takes up more inventory space. Compared to the Stingray, the CQBR Assault Rifle has similar power, but it requires costly upgrades to reach its full potential. Overall, it is a desirable weapon for players who can manage their inventory space effectively. 8. Le5. To acquire the Le5 Submachine Gun in Resident Evil 4, players must solve an electrical circuit puzzle in the freezer room on the island in Chapter 13. Submachine guns are highly useful in Resident Evil 4, especially when fighting large groups of enemies, which the game has in abundance. The Le5 is considered the best submachine gun in the game and can be found locked in a freezer in Chapter 13. While the Le5 has lower damage compared to other weapons, its fast rate of fire and high ammo capacity make up for its lack of power. Additionally, the gun has a unique perk: its bullets can pierce through enemies, making it a reliable weapon to use against multiple threats. 7. Red 9. This weapon is the handgun that deals the most damage in the game, especially when you fully upgrade it and unlock the 1.5 times power special perk, making this gun become nasty. There is one thing that you might consider before putting this weapon in your case. Red 9's ammo capacity is low compared to other handguns in the game. This can be compensated by its great precision, but if you carry mostly rifles and shotguns in your inventory, it might be wise to get a gun with some more bullets in it. You can get this weapon on the lake. As soon as you can use the boat freely, you can head to the middle of the lake where there is a wrecked ship. You just need to get out of the boat and look for a red chest where the gun is. If you somehow missed it during Chapter 4, you'll be able to buy it from the merchant during Chapter 5. 6. Broken Butterfly. Broken Butterfly is one of the most powerful weapons in the game, being the first of the 2 Magnums that you can get. This gun deals a lot of damage, but it has a downside to it: it has a bad accuracy. This problem wouldn't affect it much if it was another kind of weapon, but Magnum ammo is the rarest kind in the game, and you can't just waste them. This weapon is risky to use, and it would be better to save up ammo to use in another weapon we are going to talk about further. You can buy Broken Butterfly from the merchant right after the beginning of Chapter 7. If you found this info useful, like the video and share it with your friends to let them know it too. And subscribe for more. 5. Stingray. Stingray is a tremendously powerful assault rifle that can show its power the best when used with a scope attached to it, becoming the best thing a sniper could wish for. I really recommend you to buy this rifle as soon as you unlock it with the merchant at the beginning of Chapter 7. The rifle with the scope will make your path through the castle way easier. You will be able to kill the enemies with a crossbow from a safe distance and destroy the catapults that will throw rocks at your face. Something that makes the Stingray unique is its ability to deal 3 times more damage on weak points aside from its base damage that is decent. That makes it an excellent choice of weapon to have in your case during boss fights. 4. Riot Gun. In the Resident Evil franchise, shotguns are always a good weapon to carry in your inventory. If you are facing a tougher enemy, or if they get too close, you can always pull one of those and explode some heads. The Riot Gun is a shotgun that can be acquired from the merchant during and after Chapter 6. It boasts high damage output, reduced recoil, and a respectable rate of fire, making it an ideal choice for taking on bosses and mini-bosses with its impressive power and speed. This weapon is one of my personal favorites through the game. I used it a lot to kill the Plaga Guadana, cause I really hate those guys. But you shouldn't really waste the bullets on regular mobs, because this shotgun shines during boss battles and tougher enemies. 3. Striker. Striker is a monster weapon in Leon's arsenal, and it's with no doubt the best shotgun in the whole game. Just the fact that you can fire 32 shots with the power of a shotgun without reloading makes this gun a must-have. This weapon has a good fire rate due to being a semi-automatic, has a wide spread, and if you are not afraid of getting close to the enemies, it is a powerful shotgun. The only thing that might be a problem while using this weapon is its reload speed, that it's slow, but if you time it right, its ammo capabilities can counter this problem, making this weapon almost perfect. This is a late-game weapon that can be bought from the merchant starting Chapter 10, and will be helpful during the end-game boss fights. 2. Killer 7. Killer 7 is the second and last Magnum you can find in Resident Evil 4, and it's extremely superior to Broken Butterfly, with all base stats being higher. The biggest problem with Broken Butterfly, the precision, is eliminated by Killer 7. Being equipped with a laser that helps players land their shots more accurately, the waste of scarce Magnum bullets come to a minimum, making this weapon worthy of inventory space. The power of this weapon loses only to the rocket launcher, and it can one-shot most of the enemies you'll find. Killer 7 is a must-have gun during boss fights, and being a late-game weapon, it will help you win against the hardest bosses in the game. This gun can only be purchased from the merchant on Chapter 11. 1. Rocket Launcher. Now, we have the peak of massive weaponry in the game that can single-shot almost every single enemy, and even you if not used carefully. This weapon is the one that deals the most damage by far, reaching stupid levels even. It can kill a massive number of mobs at the same time, and if you are in the range of the explosion you're gonna die too, so you'll have to be very careful when using this weapon. To be honest, the only thing attractive about this weapon is its destruction power. The launcher takes too much inventory space and you pay 80,000 pesetas for a single rocket. So if you buy one, it's gonna be your trump card against that hard boss that you are stuck with. Besides its negative points, it is worth having a rocket launcher in your inventory if you know you are gonna face a boss that is hard. During New Game Plus, you are able to buy an infinite rocket launcher from the merchant for 2 million pesetas, but if you use it you won't be able to unlock all achievements, since the infinite launcher is considered a bonus weapon. Thanks for watching. Just want to let you know that this top 10 is my opinion based on my playthrough of the game. Feel free to leave your best weapons in the comments section. Subscribe for more content like this. Bye.
Back in the 90s, I was in a